Good afternoon to all the students present here. I am Mrs. Ankita Banerjee, Faculty of Agricultural Engineering in Haldia Institute of Technology. Today I am going to present a video lecture topic on traction in tractor and other related terms in traction. Traction is an important topic in farm machinery and power subject in agricultural engineering department. Mechanical engineering students can also relate it. So let's proceed with the slides. What is traction? Here I have mentioned the definition here. First, we will read together. Traction is defined as the ability of a tractor to develop sufficient pulling force at its drive wheels due to friction between the tires and the soil surface. So if I simplify these words, basically traction is the grip between the tractor tires and the soil surface so that the tractor tire can move forward smoothly and the tractor can pull other agricultural implements like moldboard, plow, cultivator and all uh, in while doing field operation. Okay, for detailed interaction I have mentioned few points here. Traction depends mainly on the frictional interaction between tractor tires and the soil, which allows the tractor to move forward and pull implements. Just I have mentioned it. Good traction ensures the effective transfer of engine power into useful jobber pull for field operation. I will discuss it later. Proper traction is essential for tillage, sowing, and other transport activities where high pulling forces is required. Next, when traction is inadequate, wheel slip increases, which leads to definitely if there is a slip in wheel, it will leads to power loss. Efficiency will be reduced. So these things are mentioned here, leading to loss of power, higher fuel consumption, and reduced operational efficiency. Next, importance of traction in field operation. So why traction is important while during field operation? Efficient, number one, efficient power transfer. What happens? Efficient, this is a schematic diagram of a tractor which is moving on the ground surface, soil. Okay, so number one, firstly, where power is generated? Power is generated in engine through the transmission system of a tractor, through gearbox and gear chain and other transmission unit. The engine power is transmitted to the axle wheels, to the wheels, okay, to the axles. Basically, this is the rear axle, this is the front axle. These axles are rotating the ground wheels. These axles are rotating the ground wheels, okay. And if there is a loss of slip, if there is a not proper traction, means there is a not proper grip between the tractor tires and the soil, then it will face many wheels spin, then the wheels will spin and it will lead to wheel slip, wheel skid, and efficient power will not go to dropper and it won't pull sufficient, it won't pull other agricultural implements smoothly. So efficient power transmission remains the important factor here. Next, higher fuel efficiency. Definitely if there is a loss of power, if the tracking device or the tractor faces wheel slip, then efficiency will be decreased. Okay, fuel will be fuel will be lost. Okay, so this is the thing I have mentioned here. If there is a proper traction, efficient we will see efficient power transfer, higher field efficiency, fuel will be saved, uniform depth of operation, better tillage operations will be performed in field, productivity will be increased. Okay, next, some important definitions related to traction. So what is tractive force? Tractive force is a horizontal pulling force developed at the tractor drive wheels, which enables the tractor to overcome soil resistance and pull agricultural implements during field operations. Basically, it is the force which is required. It is a which is required to overcome the frictional force. That frictional force that is getting from the soil, which is resisting which is resisting the wheel to move forward. So basically tractive force is that force which helps to overcome that resisting force or frictional force and helps the tractor wheels to move forward. Okay, next, coefficient of traction. This is nothing but the ratio of total force output of the traction device in the direction of travel to the dynamic weight on the traction device. We denotes the coefficient of traction in the form of mu. TF stands for tractive force and W stands for dynamic weight or normal load. Okay, if I will explain that schematic diagram. This is a truck, this is a wheel, this is a driving wheel, okay, or tractive device. VA means this is a forward movement or forward speed of the wheel. In that way wheel will move forward. Okay, and here we can see this is the torque. Without torque it won't rotate, it won't spin on the ground, right? And W, this is the dynamic weight or normal load. What is dynamic weight and normal load here? Considering the center of gravity of the tractor, the weight of the tractor is a huge weight of the tractor is distributed everywhere. So that tractive device or that will also experience some weight from tractor, right? So this is the W, this is W, this is the weight of the wheel and the extra weight that is gaining from, that is taking from tractor itself. Okay, and to neutralize it or making it equilibrium, another reaction force will be performing. So that is R, which is neutralizing W. Okay, this is reactive force. Okay, now what is FF? This is the frictional force. I have also already mentioned in tractive force key for moving forward the driving wheel or that wheel tractive device, we have to overcome that frictional force. We have to overcome frictional force, otherwise we can't move the tractor wheel, right? So this is the frictional force that we have to overcome with the help of tractive force, okay, to move forward in this direction. So this is acting there, frictional force, and for making it equilibrium, another reaction force in opposite is acting on opposite direction. Okay, next slide. Next, tractive efficiency. So what is tractive efficiency? Tractive efficiency is the ratio of useful power available at the drawbar to the power delivered to the drive wheels of the tractor. Okay, tractive efficiency basically denotes in percentage. It is the ratio of drawbar power by axle power. Okay, if we faces a lot of wheel slip, our tractive efficiency will be reduced at because axle power, if the axle or the wheel is facing more slip, more spinning but not moving forward to the ground, means power is not properly transferred to the drawbar, so drawbar power will be reduced, so overall tractive efficiency will already get reduced, right? Here's a small example for better understanding. A tractor develops a drawbar power of 20 kilowatt while the power delivered to the drive wheels is 25, or axle power, which is actual power, is 25 kilowatt. Calculate the tractive efficiency of the tractor. So these are the given things, and tractive efficiency is 75%. Okay, next, rolling resistance. Rolling resistance is defined as it is the force required in the direction of travel to overcome the resistance of motion. Next, sinkage. Sinkage is nothing but a depth to which a tractor wheel or tire penetrates into the soil surface under load during field operation. So if there is a load on the tractor wheel, means it will the soil surface and tractor wheel faces some pressure, it will increase that sinkage, and proper load and if there is some sinkage and proper load, means there is a good grip between the tractor tire and soil, so so definitely the traction will be improved. Okay, Next, it occurs due to the weight of the tractor and the softness of the soil. Excessive sinkage increases rolling resistance and reduces traction efficiency. Somehow sinkage is fine, but if there is excessive sinkage, means if the tractor tire is getting more pressure and it is inflated somewhere in the soil, so it will reduce traction efficiency. Next, coefficient of rolling resistance. It is the ratio between rolling resistance and dynamic weight. Next, wheel slip. What is wheel slip? Wheel slip is the difference between the theoretical distance traveled by the tractor wheel and the actual distance traveled on the ground. Okay, it occurs when the drive wheels rotate faster than the tractor moves forward due to insufficient traction. I have mentioned many times earlier that if there is a slip, means traction efficiency will be reduced. Means what is slip? That your wheel, our tractive device, our wheel is moving, means power is getting lost, but it is not moving the whole tractor or wheel in forward motion. Okay, so theoretical speed means if there is 100% efficiency, how much it will cover, and actual means there is a loss of slip, if there is a loss of power loss, loss of movement, we can see wheel slip is vt minus we are using a percentage, it denotes as percentage. The formula is vt minus va divided by vt, means theoretical speed of the tractor minus actual speed. Actual speed is how much less than the actual theoretical speed. Theoretical speed is totally a myth. It won't happen in any real life circumstances. Okay, and actual speed means whatever we are expecting, whatever we are getting. Okay, a towed wheel. What is a towed wheel? Towed wheel is an unpowered wheel and axle torque is considered to be zero, where there is a no axle torque. Next question, next point is ballasting. 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 What is ballasting? It is the process of adding extra weight to a tractor to improve traction by increasing the normal reaction between the tires and the soil. What happens in tractor tires, we fill the tractor tire, the tire of the tractor with sand or water to experience a better weight or better load, so that the traction is improved, and better efficiency we can see. The purpose of ballasting is it improves tire grip on the soil, reduces excessive wheel slip, increases tractive efficiency, maintains tractor stability, and helps in heavy draft operations like plowing. How many types of question arises? Okay, how many types of ballasting we can see? Sand ballasting and water ballasting is very popular in tractor tires. What we do, see, I have shown a diagram here. Here I am showing you that it is water ballasting. What happens? The tractor tire is getting full. What we do? We fill the tractor tire about 75% with water, and remaining 25% will be filled by air. Same goes for sand ballasting. What do we do? 70 to 75% area of the tire is get filled by sand, and the remaining 25% will be filled by air. Basically, basically the purpose of ballasting is to adding some extra load on the tire so that traction is improved. So today up to this. Have a nice day. Thank you all.